So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. And our live game is Lille against Paris Saint-Germain. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'm going to pick a defender, Thiago Silva. A natural athlete for me, with all the characteristics to be at the top of his trade. He's a natural leader too, and sets an example in showing great discipline, arguably the world's best.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Payet delivered, and a header! It's anyone's ball. Then off, and a second time!
Paris Saint-Germain have been the more adventurous for me and productive, and now they have to add that clinical bit.
Paris Saint-Germain were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Sanya. Lille were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked the system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares wins mentality and he really goes for it.
The better of his opposite number. It's come loose. And the weighted pass. Forward it goes. Gets it back. Klukas. So what's he planning here? Klukas. It through. Felipe Luis going full tilt down the left. And it's Giroud. Now it's Ben Arfa. Looks like a good ball through. There are a few waiting for it. Lovely little display of skill, that is. Plays it into the box. In with a header! He will be livid with himself. Nzonzi. With a long pass out wide. Thiago Silva. Sanya. And the half-time whistle goes. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still has a pop! And the follow-up! Paris Saint-Germain, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Giroud. Ben Arfa. Played out to the wing. And he's there to cut it out. Looks to... He's had a shot! Nzonzi. Giroud has got himself a free kick. And it's Sanya.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Plays it out to the flank. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Felipe Luis plays it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Lucas battles to win it back. Giroud. Oh, they can break here. He's left his man. He's making good use of his strength, and he has been fouled there. And the defence can get it clear. Aimed low and direct. Tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. Felipe Luis is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communicate.
Up he gets! Oh, superb from Dzeko!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snap.
Massive leap! They've done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves a 2-goal cushion. Dzeko sprints it wide. He's got options out wide. Great leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Goes wide. He'll have a dip! And it's been given away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And there goes the final whistle. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Paris Saint-Germain against Lille. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat, here's our man Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
If you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. Rabiot gets it back, going through. Dzeko has a pop! It's anyone's ball. Rabiot stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Passes it through. Looking to shoot! Just couldn't quite turn it in.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out. Yeah, this has been pretty decisive, no doubt as to who the better side is.
Gamero! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw! Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Paris Saint-Germain go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Rabiot with a definite foul there. Well played, he saw that coming. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Totti came off the bench and scored in the last game. Now it's Dzeko. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Paris Saint-Germain were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. And that's been levered clear. Breaks on here. Brings it forward. Totti into opposition territory. Grenier. And it's Fekir. Paris Saint-Germain are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their last 5. And the weighted pass. And the cutback. Rami can hoist it clear. Carrick plays it long. Grenier. Good idea, just poorly executed. Totti tries to get... He's one-on-one! Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their...
Totti with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Tadouin over to the left. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. What an adventurous run from a defender. Surely has a shot. Looks to slip it through. It's a brilliant interception. Have we hit half-time? Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with a another show of strength.
Paris Saint-Germain in control at half-time, 2-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Up he gets! In for the pieces! Grenier. Padouin. Lyon have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but...
Can he put it away? They are rampant! And surely that settles it. Dzeko was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Rami gets into the right position to intercept. Paris Saint-Germain, the most prolific team in the league this season. Shoots! Really well taken goal. Ruthless and relentless, utterly rampant.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Paris Saint-Germain tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's had a go! Oh, terrific save.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
It's the channel, now the pass. Fekir, it's Fekir!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Looks like a good ball through. Boots it to safety. Hits it!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
So what's he planning here? Hoists it high. Dangerous looking ball.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's been taken straight back. And it's Camero. This check. It's into the middle. Massive leap! Memphis Depay. Plays it out to the wing. Padouin going full steam ahead down the left flank. Can he finish? Keeper always had the measure of that. The final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Angers against Paris Saint-Germain. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
The action has already started. So the signal to start the final round of fixtures in part 1 of 2 this season. Out to the flank. Rabiot has a swing at it! Towering header! Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Well, we've reached the halfway point of the season, and remarkably, this perfect streak is still going. It's the time when everyone starts to talk about winter transfers, but do you think a team like this really needs to bring someone in?
Listen, not for me. This team doesn't need...
Looking to shoot! It's Rabiot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Paris Saint-Germain take the early advantage. Algier on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Could move up a gear here, deftly done. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. It's a good foot in there. Paris Saint-Germain are having to deal not just with their opponents, but also with a congested fixture list. It's at times like this when depth of resources becomes so important.
And it's a time when the squad is called upon to help keep everything ticking over. That's why we see the bigger squads these days for weeks like this.
Now it's Giroud. Looks to slip it through. Giroud. Norton finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Dinks one in. Ben Arfa. Out towards the flank. Played out to the wing. Goes for goal! And now the breakaway. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Luis knocks it away. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Paris Saint-Germain come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And the game has already resumed here. Paris Saint-Germain carry a one-goal lead into the second half. The referee's awarded a free kick. Tries to stroke it through. Oh, the ball's come loose! Paris Saint-Germain are the... Shot at goal! It's in!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Terrible error, duly punished. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
And it's Giroud. Breaks on here. Algier are keeping their men-at-arms. Great leap! He scores! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Aimed long and direct. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Over to the left. Gets it into the middle. Up to meet it! Harmlessly behind.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Dzeko coming on. Can he continue his terrific scoring impact on the competition? Rabiot looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, now that he scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
There are a few waiting for... Gets up to head it! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front!
Paris Saint-Germain are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. Well positioned to make that interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Neymar battles to win it back. Neymar goes looking. Looks like a good ball through. Going through. Rabiot goes up and over. And he's straight offside.
Oh, we're talking fractions.
Just 5 minutes left. Paris Saint-Germain need to hold on for a few more moments.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Neymar looks to dink one in. Felipe Luis plays it into the box. The final whistle. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. So what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form, a big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.